A cold front has completely swept through the region, giving us those wind chills into the 20s and 30s this morning. So go ahead and grab that heavy coat, and I would keep it as we're going throughout much of the day, which I think at least when it comes to the breezier conditions and at least when it terms of the lower and kind of colder wind chills, I think it'll be until about 11 to noon as we'll have those wind chills into the 20s and low 30s. Temperatures are going to be into those 30s and 40s, and I think the winds should be able to calm down after the noon hour. So I will go ahead and just keep that heavy coat on. Make sure to bring those pets inside and give yourself a little bit of extra time walking out the door. Go ahead and start the car up if you are fixing to leave. 38 into Midland, but it feels like 28 walking out the door. 37 in Odessa, feels like 27 degrees with a bit more of those kind of feels like into the 20s and 30s into the big country. 40 in Abilene with 39 in Gustavo, feeling like 35 degrees out the door this morning. Working with a handful of clouds, that's going to be kind of the main weather impact throughout the day. Just a few isolated showers though into the northern big country, pushing all into the northeast as we are working with a little bit of flurries into northern Lee County. I expect no major impacts besides really maybe with a few of those flurries could maybe stick to your car. You might have to defrost it, but I'm not expecting any of that precipitation here into the Permian Basin or really in the Concho Valley and big country. Most of it's going to remain north, so if you have any travel plans, keep that in mind. But those snow showers should be well out of the region by the late morning. We'll have a little bit of sunshine by the evening hours, but I think it will still be fairly overcast, especially a little bit heading into Friday morning. As we'll begin to pick up a little bit of a breeze, we will have more sunshine overall as we go throughout much of the day. We're going to be talking those kind of southwesterly to westerly winds around maybe 10 to 20 miles an hour. I think that's going to take it up a notch as we head into Saturday, as Saturday is looked like it's going to be the breeziest day of the week. Talking gusts around 30 to 35 miles per hour. Into the orange color, the winds kind of drop off, especially the more east that you go. Gusts could be nearly upwards of 25 miles an hour into near areas of the big country and as well even into the Concho Valley. That's going to be between about noon to 7 p.m. All of this is going to be ahead of our next cold front that's going to approach. Heading into Sunday afternoon time, going to bring some slightly cooler conditions and some breezy winds, and temperatures going to stay fairly leveled. Even though we're getting a weak cold front, we only look to drop into those kind of upper 50s with lower to middle 60s across the region. So right now today, it's going to be the coldest day. So for the kiddos walking out into the bus stop, you're going to need that jacket. 45 out into Midland, 46 out into Odessa with around 43 in Abilene and 45 down into San Angelo. We'll warm back up heading into the weekend, but be fairly breezy. Temperatures look to stay relatively nice as we head into early next week with more of those kind of middle to upper 60s with even near 70s by Wednesday. We'll be right back after the break.